Happy winter solstice, everybody. Hope you're all doing okay. I've been busy today. I'll put a video up showing you all the hangers that I've just received from my husband. Well, it's a bit of a story, as you can imagine. I'm not really keen on plastic hangers. My favourite hangers are satin covered ones. But whilst we was on our way back from Sheffield, I saw outside a shop that had closed down. There was literally a skip full of hangers. Majority of them were metal hangers, but right at the top there was wooden hangers. Some of them were crag-hopper hangers, and the other one was Tog 24. So I think it's like an outdoor shop that had shut down. So, and of course the crag-hoppers have got like little ram's heads on the top, you know, in the wood. So because I'm the one that pushes them forward to say, you know, go and fetch me those, you know, the type at school, don't you? The naughty ones that wouldn't actually do the deed but would give them the bullet to fire. Well, that was definitely me yesterday. I said, can you pull up and see if those hangers are all right? Anyway, he did that look, you know, a lot of you'll know the husbands or partners look, you know, when they look to the sky as if to say, oh gosh, now what kind of mess has she got me into again? Anyway, we ended up with a massive bag of wooden hangers. I'm sorry if I'm not focusing on the right thing. I've tried to focus over here, but I just can't do it. I just do not, I don't feel comfortable. So you'll have to bear with me. So we ended up with all these hangers. So I've just been upstairs because my husband's gone out to help my son. And I thought, well, whilst he's away, I'll get those hangers done. So I've been dragging all my stuff out of the little wardrobe, and I've been putting everything on these lovely wooden hangers and getting rid of the plastic ones. I'll see if anybody wants them before they end up probably going into recycling. So that's what we've been doing. He's as bad as me because he went past a skip. He'd already spoke to the builders. They said, you know, if you want any of the wood out of it, help yourself. Anyway, there was a top of a chimney pot in, so he managed to get that out for me. So for Christmas, I've had top of a chimney pot, which you'll see in another video, and all these wooden hangers, and I'm really happy. You know, we don't really buy each other presents at Christmas, or even cards. It's not very often that we get cards for each other, and it must seem really odd to some people, but just the way we are. We're happy enough through the year getting different bits for each other that the other one would like, rather than rushing out at Christmas and getting something we don't really need. So that's how we do it. I'm just having a drink in my posh mug. I think it was £1. What am I drinking? Well, it's not Earl Grey with milk in. No, it's a turmeric latte. Yeah, because turmeric's supposed to be good for your immune system. Well, I've still got the earache. You know, I've had the drops and the antibiotic tablets. If it doesn't clear up over the weekend, Monday I'm going to have to ring and try and get in somewhere because it's been a nightmare. But I've kept myself busy to try and take my mind off of it because, anyway, enough of that because you don't want to hear that, do you? Excuse me. But, so what did I get when I went to the charity shop? Well, 2 of the charity shops were shut, which is strange on a Friday. But the large Salvation Army in Sheffield, that was open. And wait for this, for the epic drum roll, please. What did I buy? 3 spoons. That's all I came home with, apart from the hangers. You know, but I was just coming home with these. There was nothing else. There was a proper Georgian commode that, well, it was a Georgian cupboard, like a faux cupboard, because you couldn't open the drawers. You just lifted the top up and you used to put your chamber pot in it. But it was quite badly damaged, so not the chamber pot, but the piece of furniture, so I left it. I've been there twice to look at it, but it has gone too far, so I did leave that. But I ended up coming home with these 3 spoons. They were 50p each, and they're the very tall ones that you probably use for Sunday dishes. But I do like long spoons, because sometimes, you know, it's just something that you need. And I think I've only got a couple, so they were 50p each, but they're very good. I've had them in the dishwasher. It's rare I put the dishwasher on, but I've had things down off of the top cupboard in the kitchen, and if they're not hand painted or too delicate, like a good Denby, that can go in it. So I thought, well, whilst that's on, I'll put my teaspoons in. So that's what I've been doing. Sun's out a little bit now, so that's good. Everybody seems all right at the moment, so I'm pleased about that. Apart from me, it seems to be just down the back of my head now. I have found it difficult concentrating on things, so I've not got my usual crafts done. I have done a little bit of, where is it? A little bit of a shawl. I've started doing it with the Australian wool that I got off of Retford Market. If you remember, it is 100% wool. It's very, very scratchy. But the only thing is, it's got lots of breaks in it. You know, the balls of wool, which I'll show you one of them here. I'll show you the pot that I put it in as well. That's what I put my wool in. This was a pot that was in a skip, being thrown out. So, yeah, magpies. So this is the wool. I've got quite a lot of it, all rolled into balls, and it's all rolled in, you know, little bits. So I've had to fasten the bits together. So I'm ending up with knots everywhere because I'm not quite sure how to join them. I really ought to look on the internet. I do know that you can join wool without making big knots. But how I felt at the moment, I've really not felt like looking into it, so that's that. But I've wrapped all the presents for my family and friends down the road that we get a few bits for. So I'm winning there, and everybody's got the card who sends cards still. I think a lot of people don't send cards anymore, so if we don't get one, we don't send one back now because, well, it got a little bit silly. And of course the price of the stamps have rocketed, although I'm not going to shout about it too much because my youngest son works for the Royal Mail, so, you know, I do feel for them. He used to be on the post. He works in planning now, but when he worked on the post and people used to complain about posties, I used to take it quite personal. I used to think, you know what it can be like just delivering a few things. If you're delivering cards, imagine what their life's like when it's snowing and bad weather and dogs running about and rude people and letterboxes that aren't human friendly, let's put it that way. You know, that they're right down at the bottom. I think it ought to be illegal myself. Don't let me get on my soapbox because you know what I'm like. But there we are. I go for tangents, considering that I would never go in front of the camera. Now, you know, I'm out my box and you can't get me back in. But just want to say, I hope you all have a really lovely Christmas. Try to be kind to yourself. Spray a bit of perfume on or aftershave or whatever. Put a bit of lippy on if you want, which of course I mean lipstick. Put your earrings on, you know, give your hair a good brush. That's what I've done today. I've got a bit of lippy on, I've got my hair brushed, I've put my earrings in. So that's it, a little bit of self-care. Remember, take it all a day at a time. Take it all a day at a time. Like my mum always used to say, it's not always dark at 6, and it certainly won't be now, because we've just got the shortest day today. So from now on, it's getting lighter. So there we are. That's ending at a positive, isn't it? Lots of love, everybody. Bye.